Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my quick look on air hockey. This is a little new series I'm doing where I take a quick look at games on the Steam store to see if it's worth it or not, and today we'll be looking at a game called Air Hockey. Now this game is developed and published by Standby, who are new developers as far as I'm aware, and their game hit the store on the 1st of December 2017, so only about 2 months ago, well 2 months ago to this day, and I'll be having a quick look at it. Now air hockey, if you've ever played air hockey in like an arcade or something, you get the general idea of what it's about and how to play, but this game incorporates power-ups and like special events and stuff, and honestly it's a really fun game. My friend did buy me this because he saw it on a video and wanted to play it, and surprisingly this game actually has very little to no attention, so hopefully my video does bring it a little bit more attention. It currently only has 8 reviews. And I'll basically be going over the game, what it is, what it does, how fun is it, any issues, and if you should pick up this game. Now off the bat I would just say this game is a lot more fun with a friend, and I wouldn't recommend playing it just against AI. The feature is there, but I would heavily recommend playing against a friend, which is what I've been doing in these clips, because it's generally just a lot more fun. This game was designed from the ground up to only be like a mouse-only game where it only requires control with the mouse, although you can use the keyboard. I've heard a couple of complaints about the controls, but honestly I'm very pleasantly surprised with the controls. Now you can cheese them a bit if you put your DPI up really high, you can kind of cheat it a little I guess, but generally on the DPI I've been using, the game actually feels super good. It feels like it has like a weight to it, especially during the slowdowns and the speed ups in the game. It surprisingly really feels good to play. So generally, if you think of air hockey, you think of air hockey, you know, but there is a twist with this game in that you get power-ups and you can do stuff to your opponent like electrocute them or make their bashing thing smaller or make your own bigger, or increase the strength, stuff like that, and even more interesting stuff. There are currently over 20 power-ups, and they say the list will go on. My personal favourite is the first person power-up or debuff, I don't know, it's really fun. And you can do like event rounds, which means that every so many rounds there's going to be an event where both of you will have the same buffs or debuffs, and that on the first person buff debuff thing is super fun. I actually had a lot of fun with that, as you can probably see in the clips. You are a speedy boy. Oh my god.
If this was a game mode by itself, it would be
This
insane.
is sick. Oh my god. This is amazing.
It's so scary when it goes behind you because you don't know what the actual goal is.
Oh no. Bonk. What? Oh, this is amazing.
You can predict the thing a lot.
Ow.
Well,
What a game. A few issues have been raised about the netcode, and whilst I see in the changelog of their recent update that they have, I think, improved the netcode a bit for high latency. I always hosted the game, so I didn't have a chance to check this out for myself, but it seemed relatively stable, but I'm not sure how it would feel if I wasn't hosting the game, which I never did. Anyways, so that's what the game is about, and how it controls and stuff. You basically just use your mouse, and then click the buttons to activate power-ups and stuff, or debuffs, and generally it is a lot of fun. I had a blast with this, especially the first time playing it and the second time. I mean, I don't even have that many hours on it, but it's super fun. I would recommend this game to anybody looking for a bit of mindless fun. It's one of those games where you can kind of just pick up if you want like 20 minutes to kill with your friend, and it's honestly an absolute, it's just a laugh. It's a very fun game. Me and my friend had a lot of fun playing this. However, I would not recommend this game if you don't have a friend to play with, because generally playing against AI is not too great, and I don't think there's a system for matchmaking, but I'm not sure. Either way, I don't think that would be pretty fun. There is actually a way to play without any power-ups or debuffs if you wanted, that to be like the kind of competitiveness of just pure air hockey, but honestly with the power-ups it's super fun. The graphics are surprisingly pretty nice, has a nice art style to it, kind of going into like a retro style. Along with the soundtrack, it could be a bit more varied, but the sound effects are very nice. The soundtrack's okay, I guess, but I mean, I'm not really sitting listening to the soundtrack that much anyway. My verdict is that you should definitely pick this game up for yourself and a friend. It's pretty important that you play with a friend because AI, as I said, not too fun. But if you've got a friend to play with and you want to have some fun, this is definitely a great game to pick up. And for only £3.99, it's pretty cheap as well. And whilst not being in early access, the game doesn't have too much content because of the nature of the game, but it is, like I said, very good if you want to kill like 20 minutes and have a lot of fun. I think the devs are still adding stuff as shown in the description of the game, so don't expect miles and bounds of new content for the game, just expect what you're given in the current state and see if it improves from there. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching my video, and I hope to see you in the next one. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like and maybe subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys very much, and goodbye.